Hello everyone and welcome to Slipjoint Sawyer. Today, as you've probably seen from the title, we're going to be taking a look at a bit of EDC gear, and we're going to be looking at this, which is the Olight Warrior Nano. You can see this is their rechargeable high lumen dual switch EDC flashlight. We do have a picture there on the box, on the nice sort of matte white box with the Olight logo here. Plain on the side, you can see we have a 5-year warranty promise. On the back, we do have a bit of blurb about the product there, so you can read that if you pause, and then some specifications and sort of bits and pieces about it, which I will go through in the video anyway. And you can see this is a product, of course, made in China, as Olight products are. And we do have a QR code on the side here as well. So we'll jump right in and open the packaging up. So there we go. Inside the box, you are met with this sort of plastic sleeve with the flashlight inside. And we'll put that to one side while we check out what else is in the packaging. So you've got the Olight embossed there as well. And on the back, you have a little bit of a readme of what to do before you use the torch. And I have done these 2 steps first, just to make sure that it was all ready to go. And it's pretty much just take the plastic tag out and make sure it's fully charged before your first use. So you can see there the nice, easy steps to go. And then if you pull down this yellow bit here, you do have another extra couple of bits. Some more instructions on the inside there. So you have number 3, and then pretty much just good to go. What to do when charging it, make sure it's off, so on. We also have some information, mainly the user manual for the flashlight. Pretty extensive, but that's because there's multiple languages in there as well. And then we do have the safety warning as well. It does say to make sure you read this before using. As long as you're careful, though, I'm sure you'll be fine. So along with that, we do get the charger, which is one of my favourite things about it. So this is a sort of a USB charger, and then you do get this little dock here. And what I love about this is it's actually magnetic. So it sticks to the bottom, so you haven't got to worry about plugging in any sort of wires, worrying about the wires getting clogged. Maybe the charger hole gets clogged. But it does literally just stick to the bottom like that. Wonderful way to charge a device. I think that's absolutely fantastic. I love that design. And along with that, you do get a little stand, which is magnetic as well to the bottom of the light. And that does come with a little sticky pad as well, so you can stick it to a surface. So there's one on there, and there's a spare one as well, which is nice to see. So I'll probably end up mounting this. I'm not entirely sure, but I'll mount it somewhere. And then I believe it magnets to the bottom like this, or you could stick it to the top. It's entirely up to you what you want. I'll probably end up mounting mine maybe inside my sort of storage area on the wall like this, just so there's somewhere for it to stay, and it does keep it out of the way, keeps it off your desk. I think it's a really sort of handy way, and it's nice that they include that with it. I know it's very simple, but it works brilliantly, and you do get the 3M tape on the back there, which is excellent. I'll just pop these to one side. So there we go, it's the charger up there. So let's take a look. So this is the Warrior Nano. So this is the smaller version of the Mini 3, I believe. And this is available in a black, as I have it here, or is in the zombie green, which is, of course, the luminous green with the red splats over it to make it look like blood. So this is a dual switch EDC flashlight. And what that means is you have the switch here on the side, so you can switch between modes. And as well as that, you can also hold it in the more tactical position. And there's a switch on the back here. So you got on. So it's a light touch for a sort of semi-on, or a long press for sort of a really bright mode. So they are advertising this as a 2+6 light option. So meaning the 2 being the two different buttons, and you can program this to have a strobe, which I won't show you on the camera for people who are maybe sensitive to strobe or flashing lights. I don't want to cause anyone any issues with that. But the main sort of configuration is how it standard comes, is what I'm going to use it for. You have sort of the medium here, or like the really powerful light, and well with that, in the tactical carry, these are the main functions I'm going to use. So it does have this nice milled sort of grips on this aluminium sort of cover. It does make it really grippy in the hand, and it really does disappear in your grip as well. I haven't got a massive hand, but you can see it disappears inside your hand. Really nice tactical bit of gear. We do have a 2-carry pocket clip. So you have what they're calling the cap brim. So you would put the brim of your cap under this clip, and it would sit and use it like as a head torch. You can also use that to pocket carry, and you can do it as, I don't know, lens up, lens down carry, whichever way is best for you. I mean, I would probably carry it with the main clip like this, as it does seem a bit more sturdy, a bit more of a deep carry than this little one on the side here, but however you want to carry it is entirely up to you. So this does put out of a whopping 1200 lumens on its full beam, and that has a 135 meter throw, and the battery sort of does last for about 40 days, obviously depending on how you're using it. If you're using it on that high lumen, 1200 lumens, it's going to be a lot shorter than that. But average use when like in the normal use for a torch, you should get roughly around a 40-day runtime for that. It's a very compact little torch, as I mentioned. So we've got the full sort of length of it. I'd say that's right about 3.2 inches. And then with a torch width of nearly 1, so 0.9 inches, I would say. We do also have a removable bezel on here if you wish to change it up. There are some other ones available on the Olight website. I really quite like this blue anodization on the black torch. It's that nice little bit of colour on there. And I'm pretty much just going to leave it as it is. Going to give a good carry of this, and I will come back to you with a full review. This was mainly just sort of a partial unboxing and a first impressions review to see what I think, to see what you guys think. And I'm going to pretty much put it to the test. I'm going to be carrying it in one of my Viperade pouches. As it's coming into the winter now, it's getting darker, the winter months. And I want to see how this sort of works, like how it holds up, what the battery life's like, how does it compare to my other torches. And when I've carried it for maybe a month or so, we'll come back and I'll do a full review on the torch. So there we go, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this sort of first impressions and overview of the Olight Warrior Nano. This is available on the Olight website on the sale right now for, I believe, just under £50 and maybe about $55 in the US. I will put a link to it in the description if you want to check that out. They've got some fantastic things on deal right now. I've got another order coming in very soon from them of a couple of bits and pieces I will show you. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.
Bye.